defense. Tomorrow, they may adjust the rotations a bit.
And the tip goes to Houston. Green with the ball.
One more game.
To the paint. Here's Şengün. He can't get that one to fall. Green with the defensive effort. To the middle.
Oh, that's easy.
Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Inside, Green can be very aggressive and physical, allowing him to do work scoring the ball.
Şengün against Green. Brooks outside. The shake. Rebounded by Green. Prince against Van Vliet. Pass to Butler.
Oh, that was off.
Back to Prince. Şengün with a steal. Oh, they get a hand on it. It's stolen by Green.
It was a back off.
MP inside. Brooks defending. Green, the pass to Butler. MP with it. Outside Curry. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Şengün. And so Thompson will bring it up for the Rockets. Grant, when you look at Draymond Green's career, you think he's going to the Hall of Fame?
You know, B.A., I believe so. He's won multiple titles, and we know how impactful he has been as a defender and distributor especially. I think we'll see him in Springfield one day.
Now, here's Green. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. And the Warriors miss again.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
So it'll be 2 free throws.
Nope,
He was
no
fouled
easy
in the act
basket.
of shooting. It's going to be on MP. After years of finishing at the bottom of the West, things are looking up for the Rockets, Clark.
You know, B.A., they've done a really good job of drafting and developing players. That combination can allow you to move forward. And along with signing complementary veterans, that adds to the mix as well. And they've done a nice job. And they've got future draft capital, too. So the Rockets are certainly on the rise. Butler, a team-first guy willing to dish that rock all the time.
Thompson scanning the floor.
Yeah, about telling me I left my son there.
Oh, and he blocks it off the
Damn.
glass. Wow. In transition, here come the Warriors. And it's Butler with the jam.
Look, that's exactly what you want to see from Butler. He's at his best when he's attacking the rack.
For Houston, they've gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Pass to Brooks. And he says
That is
right
my
back
bad.
at you with a big dunk of his own.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
And here's Curry for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Let's go.
This is exactly the kind of unique range that Curry has. I mean, as soon as he crosses half court, you got to get up on it.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Head coach Steve Kerr and I got a chance to talk for a bit. We talked about how Alperen Şengün can act as a facilitator. Coach said he sees the floor like nobody else.
Bro, they want to
He's
punish
got a
me
great eye
heavy.
for the game.
Some
And
about
if you let him
using
find his guy
Bossman.
at the high post, he will punish you. No doubt about it. They're aware. He is the engine of this offense.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
You have to be ready to take your shots when they come. And MP was ready this time.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Second shot opportunity, and Şengün with the lay-in. Şengün's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
The 3 from Prince. That drops, and it comes
Let's
off
go.
an assist from Curry. Curry's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Now, here's Green. Hovering around 19.5 points a game. His scoring has been huge for them. Clock at 4. The kick out to Van Vliet. Thompson with a screen. Van Vliet misses. The Warriors lead by 5. Pass to Prince. Ooh, he's looking
Let's go.
comfortable now. 3 for 3.
Getting out to a nice lead Great flow and great execution.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Şengün.
Love the defensive stand
Got him.
by MP right there. Got the position he needed and sent it back.
And we're going to have a
I'm about to say, what is this? I was about to lose the draw. After all my hard work.
outside, Green. And here's Pajemski. Nails the baby.
You got that.
Pajemski's gotten his second bucket on the night.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. Back to the game after this break. And so far through...
Wow, just bench me again.
Both teams making substitutes.
Goat skills. I forgot what the goat skills are.
Substitutions here, and Steve Kerr calls timeout here, and we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Green finds Curry. Now MP. The three. That drops.
Easy.
And it comes off an assist from Curry. MP's got 11 points.
Oh, serious range from MP. I wasn't sure he had that in his bag.
Let's get an update on Amen Thompson from Allie LaForce.
Thanks. I caught up with the head athletic trainer for Houston. After examining the foot, he said it was pretty clear this was a sprained toe. The recovery time is still up in the air, but guys, one thing's for sure, a return tonight is out of the question.
Okay, thanks for the update. Good to get that information. Now we know how things are coming along, Grant.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so hard to handle.
And you
Who
know,
got
for him,
injured?
just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
Curry and Pods make up the backcourt. Butler out there with Green. And it's Prince in at the three, the small forward. That's the Warriors 5. So it's the Warriors now. The Rockets getting their last shot to go. MP against Brooks. Here's Curry.
Damn,
And
bro.
he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
And Grant, once again, Stephen Curry hit 300 threes last season. Man, he's in a class of his own.
Well, there have been 7 300-plus three-point seasons ever. Stephen has 5 of them. He has the only 400 three-point year ever. So, yeah, B.A., Stephen has created his own class.
Now here's Butler. 17 points in his last
Oh,
outing.
nice.
Curry finds Prince. Here's Pajemski. Pass to Green. MP outside. 5 to shoot. Three-pointer, no good. Rockets trail by 11. Holiday passes to Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
How about the bounceability of Şengün getting himself way up there?
Van Vliet against Curry. Prince, the pass to Curry. Prince, a screen on Van Vliet. And there's Curry on the assist by MP. Curry's got 7 points for the quarter.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And we've reached halftime in this one. Warriors ahead. They lead by 11. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
All right, let's see how this goes. Oh, never mind.
And hello, everybody. What an amazing first-half performance it's been for the Golden State Warriors.
Their bench has impressed
You get a jolt of energy, all that offense.
What was
This
that?
is a well-rounded roster.
Yeah, team chemistry, a big point of emphasis for this organization. Okay, guys,
Sure,
now
not
let's see
my
what the
highlights.
fans are buzzing about over on social media. Sneakhead Ahmed wants to know, what's the worst shoe you ever balled in?
I hit the courts in some slides last weekend. That was a mistake.
Oh, I can imagine. You got to wear something more with some support. Like how?
Thanks for tuning in.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's
Gonna
threatening to be.
touch run.
Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
So the Rockets 5 now. Smith and Şengün play together in the front court. Green is the 2 with Brooks at the 3. And it's Van Vliet in at the point. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
BA, Fred Van Vliet said, I've been a leader on pretty much every team that I've ever played for.
That wasn't
Leader in
an easy
life.
screen.
It's just something you either have or you don't.
I don't know what
Something
you're talking
you've got
about.
to work at. Some guys will gravitate towards it. and
You know
some
you was
won't.
moving.
Brian, is it that simple?
Well, I think most of his teammates value what he has to say, for sure. And you played for several different coaches with very different philosophies, Grant. Did you have a favorite system?
Well, you know, BA, I did. I played 19 years, a number of different coaches, but the 8 seconds or less offense back when I was with the Suns as a player, you want to run, and honestly, it's so much fun getting up and down the court like that.
It's hauled
Yeah.
in by Houston.
I
This
did not
is
want
exactly
Steph to
who
take
you
that
want taking
shot.
that shot. He just missed it.
Brooks, the pass to Green. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway.
And you just can't afford to give up that
My bad,
kind of
Butler.
look very often.
Prince against Brooks. Prince, the pass to Butler. And here's Curry for 3. And a great assist
There
by
it goes.
Butler as that one goes. Butler's got 3 assists in the game.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Now here's Van Vliet. He has 7. Smith outside. Pass to Brooks. Now here's Green. Unloads. And it's MP with a rebound.
He's been just a little off
Again,
the mark
my
tonight.
bad.
Really the story
Yeah.
of the game so far.
It's Podziemski on the wing. Brooks defending. Green with a screen on Smith. And here's Butler outside. Another
There
3
goes.
for Golden State.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Rockets trail by 19. Pass to Brooks. Boom! He jams
Damn it. I fucked up.
Straight down.
What a throwdown by Brooks there. Always looking to establish some force and dominance with his play.
Both teams will make substitutions. And here in the first half of December, a look at the
Man,
most
I
recent
messed that up
power
bad.
rankings. Hey, some intriguing stories. You look at Oklahoma City, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a
Yeah, I just get benched for
first
that.
opportunity at the line here tonight.
Guys, he's slightly fallen off his pace from a year ago at the line, and those points from the stripe have been a little harder to come by.
And the free throw, no good. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Warriors ahead, up by 12. Steve Kerr with some words for his players.
We got to get the first domino to fall, and then it's boom, boom, boom. The extra pass. We're not running plays.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Kevon Looney is out there with Trace Jackson-Davis. Then there's Gary Payton II. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Prince in a shooting guard. So that's the group out there for Golden State. MP, the pass to Curry. Back to MP. The kick out, Curry. MP, a screen on Green. Back to Prince. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by Green. Rockets trail by 10. Green, the pass to Green. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Pajemski comes in for Peyton. Curry, that's good.
Huge night for Curry in a great rhythm thus far. That's always bad news for the team he's facing.
A few possessions into the fourth, just over a minute played. And it's Green missing.
You know, after connecting on one three-pointer in the first half, he hasn't netted another one since.
Outside Pajemski. Looney passes to Curry. That three's off the mark. Rockets trail by 12. Now here's Green. Down low. Here's Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
And look at Smith making the heads-up play, rolling into open position right on cue.
Here's Prince driving inside. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got 5 assists tonight.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make the play.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Butler's checked in for Looney. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Ime Udoka as he talked with the team. And it was a frustrated huddle. Coaches and players were angry about the turnovers. Players trying to hold each other accountable. They're fed up with sloppy play. Let's see how they respond. Guys?
Appreciate the report, Allie. Here's Green. Ooh, Green wanted those two.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Butler on the wing. It's Pajemski on the wing. Sinks it from distance.
Boy, the leadership, the unselfishness from Butler, you can count on him to share it.
Here's Smith. Outside for Brooks.
I don't think
From
we touch that.
downtown. It's rebounded by Golden State. Green's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And here's MP from outside.
It
And
goes.
Warriors with another 3.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
A clear look for Green. Cash money on the open jump shot. Green's got 6 points in the quarter.
When you try to check Green in pick-and-roll action, you've got to stop him first.
Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Just an incredible display of power. He attacked the rim with both hands.
Most definitely. That was a thunder dunk. Wow.
Yeah, for sure. That was a take no chances, take no prisoner slam right there, guys.
Clark, what catches your eye about Jalen Green at a fundamental level?
Well, it starts with his pure explosiveness. That just jumps out at anybody because he's jumping over everybody. Okay? The way he can get up and down the
Yeah, bro.
floor and hang and lift. And that's what stands out, his athleticism. And he's actually rounding off some of the rough edges in his game that makes him kind of scary as we go forward.
From deep, MP. And it's good.
Oh, thank God I made that.
Curry. Curry's got his 6th assist of the night.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Warriors.
It's impressive how the reserve players stepped up and delivered in this one.
They didn't just help out. They made a big impact and really secured the win for their team.
This will mark their 13th win of the year. Not a bad.
Yeah, I'm done.
And so Golden
So,
State
yeah,
takes this
I'm
one
done for the
by a
night.
big margin. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well.
Again, how are they supposed to help me?
This team really showed what it's
How am I supposed to
That'll
to raise?
For Clark Kellogg, battling the force and Grant Hill. This is Brian Anderson.
This guy's averages
So long,
if they're
everybody.
not letting me play with them.
Another game, another win. Back to work tomorrow. Another day, another win. Good work. Crowd looks hype tonight. Better come with it. MP said he woke up today ready to slay some dragons.
Bro, what?
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave?
I don't know how to sing. Maybe singing it a little different.
To celebrate a nation that was Skylar Cole with tonight's national anthem performance.
I'm just saying, I make this in 2 days. It is evident I do better when I feel like the world against me.
Oh god, copyright. Hey, why are they showing this for? Timberwolves, Warriors, Nets.
Welcome everyone to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and
The
Richard
records are basically
Jefferson.
about the same.
And joining us courtside, reporter David Aldridge. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Jimmy Butler.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Conley and Edwards are the guards. Rudy Gobert is out there with Randall, and it's McDaniels at the
I got
small
Randall.
forward position. Well, over the years, the Warriors have had some historic tax bills.
Yeah, and for the
Oh
most
God, all
part,
that
it's
Bradley.
been well worth it because it's led to championships and they generate a ton of income. But now, with this tax repeater penalties, you can see why they've tried to cut costs, and every team in the league has followed.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves getting the first points of the ball game. Prince kicks to Butler.
I was going to say Butler. He didn't shoot that.
The answer from Butler, no one is more competitive than Jimmy.
Conley scanning the floor. Out to Edwards. And the three off target.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Prince setting a pick for Curry. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the
Yeah,
pump
he
fake,
could have
but
done
couldn't knock
better
it
than
down.
that, ref.
Outside Edwards. Conley sets a screen for Edwards. Sinks the three-pointer. Edwards got his second bucket tonight.
And you have to stay up on Edwards out there, which is dangerous because he's so good at going right around you.
MP finds Podziemski. Six to shoot.
Where's Bud doing?
Green with a screen on Edwards. Here's Podziemski. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Pass to McDaniels. Now Randall fires for three. They get it again. Here's Gobert. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
And the length of Gobert can be so difficult to deal with, and that's why you have to be physical with him on defense.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
You know, when Rudy Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent. This is a guy who has led the league in blocks and rebounds at different times. Inside the paint, he is just a nightmare to battle against.
Here is Edwards after the Warriors pick up 3. Green with the rebound.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep
Let's go.
We talk about MP's confidence a lot. There he showed it, pulling up off the dribble and nailing the shot.
Pass to McDaniels. It's stolen by Green. Now Butler, covered by Conley. The three from MP. Anthony
I should have
Edwards
passed
with the
it.
rebound.
I knew I should have passed it.
And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 4-point game. A nice shot by McDaniel.
Oh, nice read there from Edwards, and he's all for sharing the wealth.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. Jaden McDaniels has become an X factor for the Wolves. Mike Conley says, we know what he does defensively, but the offense that he can bring for us balances our unit. It's much needed. Guys tend not to think of him as an offensive player, but he does have that in his game. Kevin?
But I love the reference to an X factor. He definitely is that. All right, David, thank you. 2 on the clock. Here's Spencer. And the Warriors miss again.
Normally he drains that.
A nice shot by McDaniel. And that'll tie this game up.
I love how he establishes his post position inside before he converts.
Up and in on the
Let's
way.
go.
MP's got 5 now.
Gets the ball inside and gets it done. Nice work by MP.
Randall outside. Back to Conley. There's 39 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Randall no good. Last outing for Golden State. They won that game against Houston. Over to the left wing. Pass to Kuminga. Here's Post. Defended by Gobert. And Post gets it to go.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
Kuminga against Randall. Nice defense from Kuminga. It's Prince on the wing. Here's Spencer. And no good that time. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Warriors lead by 4. It's the NBA on 2K Sports.
Oh, of course. Yeah, it's about the second quarter we need again.
Here, Richard, about players dunking and putting.
Jimmy McDaniels. Why is his percentages outside the paint better than his interior?
A hurting on the rim.
I digress.
That iron sometimes can put a hurting on a player's hands too, right?
Oh, and then when you get older, those landings, they can start to hurt too. End of the day, there's a price to be paid for all that high-flying in-rim racket, and it's worth it.
So with Curry sitting on the bench,
thank God.
here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Moses Moody is out there with Pajemski. Then it's Kuminga. Then it's MP. And it's Post in its center. To the inside, here's Edwards. A beautiful finish inside by Ant. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Prince. Now, here's Moody. Edwards defending. Here's Pajemski. Offline with his 3.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, my. What a huge flush by Edwards, showing off right now.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Kuminga, no good.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Pass to McDaniels from past the arc. The rebound by Post.
Yeah, it is my fault.
State's gotten into trouble with the 3-ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. There's the pick. Here's Pajemski. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Pajemski's got 12.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Floats it up for Kuminga. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Warriors ahead, up 3. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
Howdy, folks. Time for halftime fun. Woohoo! Before we check out the action at hand, first order of business, the power rankings.
Well, looking at the Warriors, they're in a groove climbing a ranking track, working their way toward that upper echelon.
Is that your word of the day, echelon? You can't even spell echelon. I can. Echelon. Esh. E-S-H. Sh. S-H.
And moving on to the Timberwolves now. They're in the midst of a close game.
I hate what they're doing on defense. Giving up too many gimmies, it makes me mad just watching it.
And I've seen you on the golf course and the hardwood track. Gimmies are the only shots you make.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
That is so my fault.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Julius Randle is out there with Gobert, and it's Conley in at point guard. Back to Podziemski. Green with a screen on Edwards. Podziemski on the wing. Edwards defending. The three from MP. MP.
Oh, I made that. Guys have to take it. I thought I was going to get a foul, bro.
Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
MP with it, out defended by Randall, and the wide open shot from Green. Warriors getting another chance here. Second shot opportunity. Basket counts. Butler's got 9. Timberwolves trail by 4. Outside Conley. McDaniels against Prince. Gobert trying to get open, and that one drops for him. He's got 8.
Okay.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
MP finds Butler. And here's MP for 3. The shot's good.
Let's go.
Assist by Butler. Butler's got 3 assists tonight.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Edwards looking it over. Edwards shooting fearlessly from the arc.
They are on fire right now. That's 4 straight makes.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
Bro, benching me when it's so close, bro. And this is why Timber's got the lead, bro. This is it. Anthony Edwards is my matchup. Oh boy, this is going to be rough.
Timberwolves leading by 9. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Green is out there with Butler. Then it's MP. Then it's Kuminga.
Oh, thank God.
And it's Spencer
No.
in at the 1. Edwards with another miss.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Spencer, the pass to Kuminga. Here's Butler from downtown. Nails it from deep. Jimmy Butler.
And that's the ball movement you're looking for, and Butler drills it.
The Timberwolves shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. DiVincenzo kicks to Reed. Here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stuff.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
On the next
Down
possession.
the two-hand slam. MP passes to Spencer. Back to MP. And another 3.
That's
for
a two-pointer?
Golden State.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
Minnesota leading by 5.
Hold up, gotta make sure he does. Oh,
Into
whoa.
the 4th quarter now. Alexander Walker finds DiVincenzo.
You know, it's very
Here's the 3.
shifty.
Jimmy Butler with the rebound.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Prince dishes to Butler. Golden State moving it around.
That was a nice pass.
Green in the post. Guarded by
Let's go.
Reed. Shots good by Green.
Good luck against Green inside. Even when you throw contact at him, he just fights twice as hard.
Podziemski, he's checked in for Prince. Big group
Checked in for
substitution
me.
now
Oh my lord. Okay, just a little
Timeout
breather.
called by Steve Kerr. He knows every possession is critical now. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. MP kicks to Kuminga. Outside for Curry. The three from MP. Minnesota with the rebound.
Lord.
Gobert's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. To the middle. Shoots it up. And they call the foul. So a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Just naturally strong. We've seen more than one defender sort of just burnt off Randall. He's used to it.
Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for the Warriors. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. MP finds Podziemski. And here's Prince outside.
There you go.
MP's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Warriors. Minnesota leading by 5. And here's Edwards. Misses from short range. Butler on the way. Outside Curry. Edwards against Prince. Pass to Podziemski. Green with a screen on McDaniel. Just fine on the clock. Stolen by
Oh,
McDaniels.
come on, man.
Edwards with it. Lets the three fly. Good on the three-point shot.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
The kick outside to Butler. And here's MP for three. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Randall on the follow. And now a 10-point Minnesota lead.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins, they're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
Oh, nice pass by Butler. He can be tricky to defend because he can take the shot or give it up just as easily.
And so Minnesota takes the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy.
BS.
Win some, you lose some. Some nights, the shots don't fall.
Oh no, my shots were falling. We're going right back to Minnesota.
They're a good team, but we got you. So we're going to win. Okay, MP, let's turn it around right here.
Oh yeah.
welcome to Sunday night NBA action here on 2K Sports. And this is Brian Anderson. Well, the center position is obviously a point of strength for both of these teams, Brent.
Do you believe, BA, that these guys are coming in and not thinking about that very same thing? These guys want to test each other tonight, and you wonder, whoever gets the best of the other guy, will that elevate the next couple weeks of play for them in terms of their confidence? So a big man battle, let's keep a close eye on it.
And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup.
I look, he didn't get dunked
Conley
on.
and Ann are the 1 and the 2. Julius Randle out there with McDaniels. And it's Gobert in at the 5 down low. Curry, that's good.
They're almost always layups for Curry at this point. Makes the 3 look so easy.
Here's Randle. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. To the inside. It's stolen by Green. Conley against Curry. MP outside. And the Warriors with another 3.
You can bet MP will make a lot of those over his career.
Butler against Randle.
Wait, I lead the league in 3?
Warriors with the rebound. They come into this one following the loss to Minnesota.
That's a game they know they probably could have won. And had a few more things gone their way, they would have.
I was hoping for a foul.
Maybe should have. The score doesn't indicate just how well they competed in that game. For the majority of it, they look like the better team.
And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
Yep, that one goes. McDaniels got his second basket of the night.
Can you say natural leader? Conley is especially effective at running the offense and involving his teammates through his passing.
Butler passes to Curry. MP looking around. Here he goes. Outside Butler. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Podziemski. Off target from 3-point range. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. The jump hook. Ooh, good work defensively by Butler.
He's got so many ways to score in the post. Just nifty, uses fakes. Have to have a body on him every time he's down there.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Pass to Edwards. Rebounded by Butler. And here are the Warriors now. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Prince, the pass to Butler. Lays it in without an inch of room around him.
And Butler just taking that motion right through contact.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, the Timberwolves, no doubt, a team to be reckoned with. Coach Chris Finch said, we come in every single night and compete. No matter what the circumstances are, we expect to win. We root for each other, so I feel like we have all the makings of a tough team.
And they have reason to be confident, Allie. Thank you. And so Prince will bring it up for Golden State.
You know, a reliable veteran like Julius Randle is so valuable. He provides a foundation for everyone else to play off of because they know he'll be there to score and help out. He makes it easier for other players to succeed around him.
McDaniels. And he goes in for the dunk.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Pass to Podziemski. For 3. McDaniels with the rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. Good heads-up basketball. Season opening and capitalizes.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He wants to review the game plan. Both teams deciding to change it up. And now that we're into December, let's check in on the Rookie of the Year race. And this year's rookie class has been an exceptionally fun one.
where am I?
So I'm sure fans want to know who's out in front. You look at Prince, getting his feet wet early in the year, just outside that top 5. He's a rookie to track the rest of the way.
So far, his rookie season has been off to a strong start. Things are going pretty smoothly.
Well, both the team has a pace And the player has a pace in terms of their development. Some guys start really fast, some slow. I think he's in a nice, steady rhythm right now.
On the wing, Alexander Walker. Moody defends. Alexander Walker, the pass to DiVincenzo. Pass to Randall. Shoots over Kuminga. Randall can't hit.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Prince with the bucket.
MP smart enough to know he doesn't have to get to the rim to be effective.
Outside, DiVincenzo.
Oh, come on.
Pass to Randall. Shoots over Kuminga.
Randall, you're not gonna make it.
He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's MP making things happen for the Warriors. Hitting 3 trays in the quarter, providing some sharp shooting. We'll be right back after this word. And if you're just tuning in, out there. And the Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Gobert's checked in for Garza. Randall comes in for Reed. McDaniels is checked in for Alexander Walker. And Conley subbed in for DiVincenzo. On the court for Minnesota. Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's Conley in at the point.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Payton passes to Hield. Sinks the tray.
Let's go.
Hield's got 7 points in the game.
This story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
You know, not too many teams have the stability at head coach as the Warriors have had, Brent.
Well, I'm not sure there's ever been a more perfect fit for a team than Steve Kerr with the Golden State Warriors. There's been a magical run in the Bay Area, and you just look at the type of
come on, that was
he has with his
just a regular foul, bro.
Again,
Not
how
a transition.
much joy
Take foul,
these Warriors play with.
And this is his first trip to the
Why
line
is this
tonight.
even a thing?
Grant, when it comes to Anthony Edwards, fair to say he's meeting expectations so far.
Oh, no question, BA. The first overall pick in the 2020 draft. Edwards has been anything but a bust. Now we are seeing him trying to compete for titles.
Moody's checked in for the Warriors. The Timberwolves also with a sub. Alexander Walker's checked in. The putback off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. Takes it in. Hield on the wing. Back to MP. Outside Payton. Pass to Hield. Fires the 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes.
This
defense looks rattled.
Yeah, no, you're not.
Gobert with it. Green covering. Here's Conley.
Okay.
Uses the glass on the layup.
A cagey score on the inside. Conley has the smarts and he has the skill.
Prince, the pass to Moody. Back to MP. 4-3. The long range.
Oh, God. I thought I was going to miss that.
Having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Alexander Walker, the pass to McDaniels. Now Gobert. Here's Alexander Walker. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Alexander Walker's got 6 here in the quarter. Outside Payton. Right side Hield. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. It's McDaniels on the wing. Fires away from way outside. And so it's
Why?
the Golden State Warriors closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
She gonna miss this, bro. Watch it. Great.
Thanks for tuning in. Welcome. A clinic in execution so far, as it's been a dominant showing for Golden State.
They've been in fuego from downtown, finding space and letting it go, showing no signs of letting up, guys.
As a three-point shooter yourself, Chet, this has to bring you back.
Oh, my gosh, those were the good old days.
And right now, let's see who's jostling for Rookie of the Year.
It's far enough into the season now where you can tell which guys are for real and which guys are pushing for that ROI.
I remember in 1993, you winning that award, Shaq, mainly because you should have won that championship that year. Those darn Supersonics.
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
He's factored into their game plan in a big way tonight. He's been a key guy.
Yeah, and I'm not sure coming into this game he felt like he could dominate in the way he's doing so now. Been phenomenal.
Curry and Pods make up the backcourt. Prince is out there with Butler, and it's Green in at the 5. And that's the group for Steve Kerr as we begin the second half. Well, Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
Outside McDaniels. The 3 is up. Warriors with the rebound. It's Prince on the wing. McDaniels covering. Prince against McDaniels. And here's Butler outside. He drops it from range.
There we go.
Butler's got 8 points.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
Left side, Edwards. That one's good. And
Damn
it's
it, I
Conley
messed that
who
one
picks
up.
up the assist. Edwards has got his first 2 points.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
And the Warriors making a change here. And the three-point contest is one of the highlights of All-Star Weekend. Here are some of the contenders who have a shot to compete in the event.
I'm in it.
Perhaps that list changes a little between now and All-Star Weekend, but I would have no problems.
Nah, that's crazy. I'm in the three-point shootout. I'm gonna shoot the lights out.
Here. Reed's checked in for Gobert. Clark comes in for McDaniels. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Anthony Edwards. And it's DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. Pass to Spencer. 36 seconds left in the third. On the wing, Green. There's a screen. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Staring at this deficit,
Damn.
they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
First one falls for him. And Clark drops them both. There's 18 seconds left in the third. MP, the pass to Green. Jacks up with 3. Payton's shot is good. Payton's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Nice shot by Payton. Got to give him a little more respect.
Let's go.
Inside. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Golden State Warriors, ending the quarter up 10. Their play has earned them a nice lead, one they'll look to build on as the game continues. We'll be right back with you shortly. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Now the passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. We've got Dante DiVincenzo. He's out there with Edwards. Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Naz Reid. And it's Clark in at the power forward position. Moody passes to Prince. Clark against Payton. Pass to Green. And here's MP. Takes a three. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. And the Warriors lead by 10.
With the way he can fill it up at this age, it's scary to think how good MP might be in a few years.
Garza's checked in for Alexander Walker.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Outside, DiVincenzo.
Why he ain't passed it to the obvious but up in man? I don't know.
Pass to Edwards. Shot clock at 5. The three-pointer off the mark.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Butler. Butler. He's
I think Jimmy got that.
to the rim.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Here's DiVincenzo. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
Thank you.
So many players in the league have their own podcast. Would you have had one during your career, Brent?
I think so, BA. I think it would have been a lot of fun. I mean, how cool is it to connect to your favorite players or hear stories from guys as the season is going along, than to have these guys available in your earbuds all day, every day.
Conley's checked in for Minnesota. On the wing, Curry. He's guarded by Conley. Curry rises up.
Let's
and
go.
hits the three.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Conley against Curry. Conley passes to Edwards. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got 9 assists now tonight.
Just a little bit off in the first, but he's been anything but that here in the second quarter. Really impressive to see him turn it around like that.
Yep, that one goes.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Clark outside. Pass to Reid. The Warriors pull it in. Curry's got 4 rebounds in the game. Three-pointer. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like
this
it's
might be it.
Now a timeout called by Minnesota. They're down by 18. Green's checked in for the Warriors.
Oh, never mind.
Here's Edwards.
Ain't no way.
Can you say terrific athlete? Edwards just enjoys getting deep positioning and rising.
Y'all let this man get away, go everything.
MP, the pass to Green. Back to MP. Lets it go from deep. And that one's
Oh, I
good.
still made it.
And
Thank God.
Green with the assist. Green's got 3 assists tonight.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game.
I don't even want to shoot
great
no
job
more.
of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
For 3, Randall. And it's MP with a rebound. The Warriors lead by 19.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Warriors.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting.
Yep, I'm done. Wait.
It did seem
Kurt
there
put me
was
back
a
in?
real reduction in load management.
Yeah, BA, and I liked it. The Stars played more early on, but we also saw a lot of them get banged up by the playoffs. So it seems there's still a balance to be struck.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. McDaniels checked in. Pass to Conley. 59 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Second chance shot. McDaniels can't hit. And so it's Butler who brings up the ball for the Golden State Warriors. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Outside Curry. Outside Butler. Tries it from the top of the key. Again, Golden State.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Pass to McDaniels. To the wing on the left. 6 to shoot. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Gobert, no good. Here's Prince. Off with the layup. Out of bounds. The Timberwolves will take it.
Oh, that's... Oh.
And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going...
To be reached. Dun, 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 dun.
Way to bring the effort tonight. Way to bring home that W.
Well, that's a W. And next time.
You ready to give these fans what they paid for? MP,
That look like
got
the
that look in your eye.
NBA Cup, so I'll just do it. This will be my last match. I keep saying it, but this time I'm being thorough.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us. The NBA Cup has been pretty wild so far. And now we're in the Western Conference quarterfinals. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony. and 2 Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table. And here we are in the knockout round of the NBA Cup. It's the Western Conference quarterfinal.
And this should be a playoff-like atmosphere. I wouldn't be surprised to see the coaches play with some matchups and even shorten their rotation.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3. Here's Curry. From the top of the key, he buries it.
It's so quick, and Curry's so elusive. This is what makes him such a tough cover, folks.
Gilgeous Alexander passes to Holmgren, and a great assist by Gilgeous Alexander as that one goes in.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
MP with the bounce pass. Here's Green. It's deflected. Gilgeous Alexander deciding where to go with it. And that one drops.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
The 3 from MP. Sinks the triple.
MP let it fly with no hesitation.
Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. When it comes to players who like having fun, Jimmy Butler has to be way up there.
Kevin, did you see his media picture for the 23-24 season? He looked like he belonged in an emo band with that hairstyle. Jimmy is definitely one of those guys that likes to troll and have fun.
Curry trying to break 3. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession.
Damn, bro.
Clock at 4. It's stolen by Shine. Gilgeous Alexander passes to Dort. Williams with a clean look and a miss there on the triple. Warriors have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. To the paint. Kicks it out to Prince. Pass to Pajemski. A shot. It's rebounded by Hartenstein.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Here's the Warriors with the ball. Trailing by 2. Coming off that win against Minnesota.
Well, you saw how dialed up they were from distance. The defense just couldn't get out to everyone.
And that explains their three-point percentage. They had more than a few players giving the defense absolute fits from range.
Pocket 2. MP, no good. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Chet Holmgren has a slender frame, but he's determined to still protect the rim. Coach Dagnall said he'll get dunked on 10 straight times if that's what the game calls for. He paused and then added, he won't actually get dunked on 10 straight times. He's going to get a couple of those, too. Kevin, he certainly will.
I agree. Yeah, David, he is fearless. Greg, despite not winning Rookie of the Year, Holmgren had a historic start to his career.
And he would have won the award most seasons, but he obviously had some stiff competition. Regardless, he proved to be a versatile big man with star potential.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
What's up, y'all? The rest of the first quarter.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. Up next for him, the Grizzlies at the FedEx Forum. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Heel. Prince out there with Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Looney in at the 5 down low. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter. Pass to Wiggins. Nice defense from Kuminga. Warriors leading by 3. Prince finds Hield. Fires from deep. Prince hit. And it's Oklahoma City's ball.
He kind of has his print on my.
They'll try to put that one behind him.
Kind of has his foot in my boom spot. Where's my foul?
Come up with big stops to quiet that crowd, and that's obviously easier said than done.
I'll tell you this, it looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them.
Green, he's checked in for Jonathan Kuminga.
Yeah, I can't use my time for 2 seconds.
And it's Looney with the rebound.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Hield from outside. Nailed from three-point land. Hield's got the lead up to 6 now for the Warriors.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Well, pretty pass from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. This guy can score it, but make sure you're lifting up the guys around you.
Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side. But when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. But people in the know how good of a defender he is.
Here's Caruso. Green with the block.
Well, let's remember a former defensive player of the year, Draymond Green, sending it back.
And here's Prince outside. Good, and Curry gets the assist. And now a 9-point Warrior lead.
Of the 2 offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
And there it is for him.
Boy, you respect the shot selection from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, just taking what the defense gives him.
Prince looking around. Pass to Curry. Curry gets the screen from Prince. Lock at 6. Curry kicks to Hield. There's the triple. Rebound by Williams. Under trailing by 7. And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Joe in the corner on the wing. Wiggins. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's MV with the rebound. Warriors leading by 7. And Curry has it in the corner.
Yeah.
Again, Golden State.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Hartenstein's checked in for Williams. Holmgren comes in for Wiggins. Jalen Williams is checked in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Dort in for Isaiah Joe.
All right.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. And after this quarterfinal round of the NBA Cup, the final 3 games will all be played on a neutral floor.
And that's what makes this one so important. If you can make it to the semis, it's wide open. Whoever wins this game has a great shot to take home the trophy. You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
To the middle. Here's post. Good. And a nice assist from Prince. MP's got 4 assists in the game. Under trailing by 9. Outside Williams. Oh, and he just jams it right over MP. Wow.
Woo-hoo! That That's the
Over
athleticism
me.
you talk about with Jalen Williams. This guy can get off his feet in a hurry.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Team. Good work there as it goes. Butler's got 5 now.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Caruso, the pass to Holmgren. Back to Caruso. Outside Williams. Lets it go with a 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Williams has got 5 points now this quarter.
I'll tell you, he's having his way right now in the second period. Forget the first quarter. Let's get to work.
Butler kicks to MP. Long range
Let's go.
by MP.
Boy, he's putting pressure on the defense. That's 2 from downtown this period.
Now Holmgren. 26 points for him last game against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
The other thing I thought was big, guys, was the incredible night he had on the glass. No one wanted any part of him down there.
Pajemski finds Prince. Here's Post. Oh, and he just
Let's go. I know he's going to make it.
Just a perfect finish to the half as they tack on another 3 to their lead.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. And we'll be back with you shortly.
They're thinking about the shot.
And hello, everybody. What an amazing first-half performance it's been for the Golden State Warriors.
Obviously, they've been locked in from range. Your confidence grows as each shot goes in. It becomes contagious.
Yeah, in the second half, though, they got to mix it up a little more because those who live by the 3, you know the rest.
Now let's take a moment to recognize our players of the week. Keep an eye on these two. In the East, Paul George.
When certain guys get into a groove, watch out. George is shooting great and with great confidence.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
What a welcome surprise that first half. Went above and beyond his usual scoring output.
A huge bonus. Boy, when he's contributing like this, it makes everything easier for his team.
Warriors leading by 12. So for Oklahoma City right now, the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3 slot. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Warriors with the rebound.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
Sloppy.
The 3. Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. Thunder trailing by 12. Inside, here's Hartenstein.
Oh God, you know what? Yeah, I'm getting sleepy.
Well, you see SGA,
My
the
defense
strides
is
he's making
coming
as a playmaker. This guy is
extra
so
bad.
good, on point with his reads.
Doris, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has a chance to go down as one of the greatest Canadian basketball players ever.
Kevin, that is a bold statement when you consider that the great Steve Nash, 2-time MVP, and one of the best passers in the history of the game, is of Canadian descent. But this guy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, is putting together quite the resume. Let's just hope he can sustain that stardom.
Ooh, that was a risky pass, but it worked.
Now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Thunder are young, but they figured out how to win. Defensive ace Lou Dort talked about their chemistry. He said nobody cries about shot selection or anything like that. We know what each player can do. We just really want to see the team win and succeed. Kevin, you see that in their play.
Don't you, David? Every single
Pretty
game
good,
pulling in the right direction. Pass to Pajemski. Curry wide open. A three-pointer off the mark. Thunder trailing by 13. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren.
Oh, Lord.
And the dunk by Holmgren.
And given that
I'm getting
Holmgren is
sleepy.
7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
Prince
I don't
kicks
play
to Butler.
sloppy
Back to
defense, bro. I
Prince.
play not good
Golden
defense,
State
but
moving it around. Butler against Holmgren. And that one's good by Butler. Butler's got 9.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Williams against Prince. Takes a 3. Green with the rebound.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And that's good.
Oh, but
MP for 3. He's got 12.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Hartenstein with the screen on Curry. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Six on the shot clock. Back to Holmgren. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 7th assist here tonight. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He wants to regroup. Some changes. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Holmgren comes in for Aaron Wiggins. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Alex Caruso. Holmgren in the corner. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the 4th. And they pick up 2.
Listen, that is all you can do defensively. Lou Dort, at times, is just going to make tough shots.
In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Pajemski. Butler out there with Draymond Green. And it's Prince in at the small forward position. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Shot by Pajemski, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Pass to Holmgren. Fires the 3. And Curry pulls it down.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And it goes out of bounds.
oh my Lord.
Last touch by Green.
I don't know. That's probably the best on my end. I didn't expect it to go to Green.
Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. 6-point game. Williams gets the bucket.
Jalen Williams relishes the opportunity to deliver in the clutch, and boy,
Yeah,
does
this
he
is my
answer.
worst game.
Prince dishes to Curry. It's up a 3. And MP gets it to go on the assist by Curry. And the Warriors lead by 7.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Fires the 3. Draymond Green with the rebound. Green's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Butler. And foul on the shot.
Oh, so yeah, he
He'll
got
shoot
that.
at the free throw line.
You can tell every time down the floor, Jimmy Butler trying to make a play right there, drawing contact.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
I think it's also important we mention the number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 9-point ball game here. Well, when you talk about the NBA going global, the last 6 MVPs, Doris, as you know, all international players.
Kevin, what I love about this is the NBA wants the best players, regardless of where they come from. There's a time where American players just dominated that award for years and years. Fact of the matter is, it's good for the game to get the baddest, best players in the world, and we've done that.
Curry kicks to Butler. Shot clock at 5. And here's Prince outside.
And in your face.
Sinks the triple.
Oh, MP with the big response, the tough young competitor that he is.
The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
MP's shot is good.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some. Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot. But right now, this guy is cooking.
MP passes to Butler. It's good for the 7th time this game. He's shot 7. He has made 7.
Guys, we've seen this. Jimmy Butler has the ability to take over games, and he's doing it right now.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
I don't mind if I'm being benched.
They trail by 9. 40 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Williams. And the wing jumper offline.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Ooh.
Outside Butler. Green with a screen for Butler. It's good from long range. And now a 12-point Warrior lead.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. And this victory locks them in for the last semifinals of the NBA Cup tournament.
And you can tell the competition is getting fierce, right? Only 4 teams remaining on the road to winning that NBA Cup.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Like I said, not my best game, but still got the job done.
They really thought they had a chance tonight. They talked the talk, but you walked the walk.
Ran up on rookie. Ready again. Alright, y'all. Have a good one. About to dip because getting tired. Hello to the one person that's in the chat bar with her, on my left.